Okay, here's a video. I'll just record something of me fixing up a problem with this 2015 Hyundai Santa Fe. Now the problem here has to do with the window wiper or window washer fluid. This is the reservoir here. This is going empty always. There is a leak that is coming from below. I've already had a quick look to find where it's coming from. I want to just show you how to access this so you can see what the problem is. We first of all have to remove this. I've already removed it from underneath, but essentially what holds it, this is like a guard, are these little plugs. And I've left one here just to show you what it looks like. Here's one, and there's several around the place, and you'll need to remove them. They're all over the place. You got to get some kind of a prying tool, and I'll just show you what mine looks like. And the way this is done, you've got to go from this part right there. I think I've got it, hang on. Right there. So there's a part in the middle, and once you separate it, the whole thing comes out. Don't go from behind there. You've actually got to get the midpoint, pull it out, and then it comes out very easily, like so. So I've already taken these off. You kind of have to now shimmy it down like this, and there we have it. I've kind of just jacked up my tire here. I could get to it a whole lot more easily if I get my tire off, but I had a look and I don't really need to. So there is the window wiper reservoir right there. I've had a good look and I kind of thought, do I have to remove the whole thing? But I don't think so. That is sort of the little pump. There's two hoses, one there and one there. I think one goes to the rear windscreen wiper, and probably the other hose goes to the front windscreen wiper. And if you take a close look, you'll see it's actually leaking. I just can't get the camera into a good position, but you'll see it there. Yeah. What I think is actually leaking here, I think there is a problem. I thought maybe the hoses might be, there might be like a little cut or a slice or something, but I think it's actually this. I think that is what's leaking, and it's sort of dribbling down and out here. So this pump, I need to sort of get this off so I can separate that. I think that part is the problem. I'm just trying to get the camera in here. It's really awkward. All right, there we go. That's come out, and I need to do the other side as well. Okay, I'm kind of struggling holding the camera and trying to pull this off. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the electrical adapter right there, and there's a little knob there, and you press it and lift it off. There we go. Then next, there's a clip here, needs to be lifted up, and this whole thing can come out, and then I can remove this rear hosing right there. Okay, there we go. There we go, let all that water come out. And now I should be able to remove this component. I've kind of pried it off a little bit and I should be able to remove that. There we go. So this is the pump, and let's have a closer inspection. And I think I can see where the problem is. So this component, as you look around, right there is the problem. See that? It's got a very clear and distinct split right there. So what I have to do is I want to see if I can remove this, get a part number, and probably order it a new one, or maybe I can see if I can fix it. I'm pretty sure this should just pry off. Let me just see. I don't want to break anything. And down the hatchet goes. That's all right, I got it. Probably not the best work area, but this is the problem. So this looks like it's made out of some kind of a nylon plastic, I think. Could be ABS. I could try to repair this, but I think it's just easier to get a new one. Let's have a look online. Okay, so I've just looked it up online, and I cannot just buy this particular component. You have to buy the whole windshield washer motor pump. End of story. The cheapest that I can find it on Amazon is, and this is to here in Australia, $31.91, and it'll come for me in about 10 days. However, I did find another similar one. Now this one's a bit different. This one's $18.69, and it'll come in 2 days. Now there is a slight difference here. Instead of an angle here, this is a straight design. Everything else is the same. It's just that this is at an angle. So I just have to have a look if this will fit, or if I need specifically this angle. The end here seems to be the same. Now, just as another option, I am trying to see if I can fix this component, and I've just 3D printed a little part. I've just designed this on Fusion 360. What I'm going to see if I can make a sleeve that will tightly fit over that crack. Maybe I can glue it, and that might do the job on its own. So this is going to be option number one. I'll try this first. Okay, moment of truth. So here's my little 3D printed part. And I've just designed it with a bit of a angled cut. And the reason for that is there's a slit, and you can kind of see an angle is required there. So I figured that if I put this on and glue it with a good super glue, I reckon that will do the trick. The diameter is exactly right. I nailed it first time around. Let's get some glue and squeeze it on, and then test it if it leaks or not. So what I might do, I just might clean this with some alcohol. Okay, I've got some super glue. Let's put this all around. And then I'll plonk this on. Getting my fingers all stuck. There we go. And I'm hoping that should do the trick. I'll just give it a few minutes for the super glue to dry, clean up my fingers, but this might do the trick. Now let's reattach this component to the pump here. It's definitely a bit tight. And I think I'll just use the vise just to give it that extra pressure needed, just to give it a nice squeeze. Let's see. There we go, beautiful. Alright, we'll try to put this back together. There we go. There we go. The electrical plug. And now we're going to fill all this up with water, and let's see if there's any leaks. With the tank all full, I can see there is no leaks whatsoever. It is perfectly fine. Let's just test the pump a little first. Excellent. And now Jacob's going to test the water pump. Okay. All right, that seems to be fixed. Very, very happy with that. That costed me not even a cent of plastic basically on my 3D printer. That was such a small part and component. Anyways, that's another success job. Thank you very much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up and I'll catch you on the next one.